Hello, friends. This is a channeled message I received through a powerful dream. It came through as a transmission, not just for me, but for those who walk between realms. If you've ever felt like you didn't belong to the noise of this world, this is definitely for you. Dream keepers, this is your call. You are not being abandoned. You are being appointed. Where you once were swept into spaces filled with noise, distraction, and borrowed joy, there was always a part of you that did not fully belong. That part watched quietly as the world played its games and smiled with hollow mouths. That part of your original self, now rising. You were taken to the threshold, the edge, the in between, not to be discarded, but to awaken. The dream shows us what's hidden in a waking life, the illusion of belonging where your soul has outgrown the room. You were not part of the crowd. You were part of the prophecy. And so, when they left, they were not betraying you, they were fulfilling your release. You remained, not stranded, but stationed, not broken, but paused in sacred stillness by divine design. A car that will not start in the middle of a graveyard is not a curse, it is a portal. The cemetery is the womb of the ancestors and is where old codes are buried and new ones are born. When all momentum stopped, when the world moved on without you, your soul finally had space to speak. And then he appeared, a stranger, yet not strange, a presence entering quietly, with no grand entrance, but a ripple in time that awakened movement. When he sat beside you, the car roared to life. Because the moment you stopped grasping for rescue, the inner guardians rised. This is the return of the sacred masculine within. He does not dominate, he does not rescue, he activates. He turns the ignition not because he controls it, but because your readiness calls him forth. And now you drive. Not back to what was, not towards who left. You drive towards truth. This is not a return to safety, it is a rebirth into sovereignty. This message is not for those who still hunger for comfort over clarity. This is for the builders of the new grid, the ones who feel the rumble beneath their feet as the old world breaks. You feel the tremors not as fear, but as confirmation. Something deep is shifting. You are not falling apart, you are falling open. And the sacred codes descend, not in lightning, but in quiet pulses, not in spectacle, but in synchronicity. Your reality is no longer bound by the visible. You are walking between worlds now, where the dreamscape is a blueprint and every whisper holds a direction. You are decoding patterns, translating silence, and reading the language of the unseen. And yes, it has been painful. You've watched familiar faces fall from their pedestals. You've seen truths you once trusted disintegrate under the light of your awareness. But know this: collapse is not failure, collapse is release. You are not here to uphold crumbling systems. You are here to seed the sacred soil of what comes next. Let the false fall, let the glitter fade. You do not belong to that frequency anymore. Your essence is vibrating differently now. You are becoming the convergence point, the place where opposites are held together, the point where endings meet beginnings, the eye of the storm that remains still while the world rearranges itself. You are being asked to hold more polarity, more light, more uncertainty, and you can. You are the builder of bridges, a midwife of timelines, a keeper of the silent revolution. Your heart is the drum, your voice is the call, your life is the ceremony. The old reality will not recognize you. Let it go. Your power is not loud, it is precise, it is radiant, it is undeniable. When rage rises, soften to love. When conflict erupts, root deeper into compassion. When the mirror of difficult relationships is placed before you, look not with judgment, but with clarity. See what is yours, return what is not. Create space for joy, for grief, for not knowing. Your role is not to have all the answers. Your role is to keep walking when the road dissolves. Your role is to be the vessel through which the new world enters. You are surrounded, even when alone, protected, even when exposed, held, even when drifting. You are wandering with purpose. So rise, dream keepers, gather your pieces, activate your drums, walk between realms with your eyes open and your heart steady. You are not the abandoned, you are the architects. So it is.